181 to Miss Mary Hale, 1921 West 21st Street, Los Angeles, 17th June 1900. My dear Mary, it is true I am much better, but not yet completely recovered. Anyway, the complexion of the mind is one belonging to everyone that suffers. It is neither gas nor anything else. Kali worship is not a necessary step in any religion. The Upanishads teach us all there is of religion. Kali worship is my special fad. You never heard me preach it, or read of my preaching it in India. I only preach what is good for universal humanity. If there is any curious method which applies entirely to me, I keep it a secret, and there it ends. I must not explain to you what Kali worship is, as I never taught it to anybody. You are entirely mistaken if you think the Boses are rejected by the Hindu people. The English rulers want to push him into a corner. They don't, of course, like that sort of development in the Indian race. They make it hot for him. That is why he seeks to go elsewhere. By the anglicized are meant people who by their manners and conduct show that they are ashamed of us poor old-type Hindus. I am not ashamed of my race or my birth or nationality. That such people are not liked by the Hindus, I cannot wonder. Ceremonials and symbols, etc. have no place in our religion, which is the doctrine of the Upanishads, pure and simple. Many people think the ceremonial, etc. help them in realizing religion. I have no objection. Religion is that which does not depend upon books or teachers or prophets or saviors, and that which does not make us dependent in this or in any other lives upon others. In this sense, Advaitism of the Upanishads is the only religion. But saviors, books, prophets, ceremonials, etc. have their places. They may help many as Kali worship helps me in my secular work. They are welcome. The Guru, however, is a different idea. It is the relation between the transmitter and the receiver of force, psychic power and knowledge. Each nation is a type, physically and mentally. Each is constantly receiving ideas from others only to work them out into its type, that is, along the national line. The time has not come for the destruction of types. All education from any source is compatible with the ideals in every country. Only they must be nationalized, that is, fall in line with the rest of the type manifestation. Renunciation is always the ideal of every race. Only other races do not know what they are made to do by nature unconsciously. Through the ages, one purpose runs sure, and that will be finished with the destruction of this earth and the sun. And worlds are always in progress indeed, and nobody has yet developed enough in any one of the infinite worlds to communicate with us. Bosh. They are born, show the same phenomena, and die the same death. Increasing purpose. Babies. Live in the land of dreams, you babies. Well, now about me. You must persuade Harriet to give me a few dollars every month, and I will have some other friends do the same. If I succeed, I fly off to India. I am dead tired of the platform work for a living. It does not please me anymore. I retire and do some writing if I can do some scholarly work. I am coming soon to Chicago. Hope to be there in a few days. Say, would not Mrs. Adams be able to get up a class for me to pay my passage back? Of course I shall try different places. So much of optimism has come to me, Mary, that I should fly off to the Himalayas if I had wings. I have worked for this world, Mary, all my life, and it does not give me a piece of bread without taking a pound of flesh. If I can get a piece of bread a day, I retire entirely. But this is impossible. This is the increasing purpose that is unfolding all the devilish inwardness as I am getting older. Ever yours in the Lord, Vivekananda. P.S. If ever a man found the vanity of things, I have it now. This is the world, hideous, beastly corpse. Who thinks of helping it is a fool. But we have to work out our slavery by doing good or evil. I have worked it out, I hope. May the Lord take me to the other shore. Amen. I have given up all thoughts about India or any land. I am now selfish, want to save myself. He who revealed unto Brahma, the first of the gods, the Vedas, who is manifest in every heart, unto him I take refuge, hoping deliverance from bondage. V. 182. To Miss Mary Hale, Vedanta Society, 146 East, 55th Street, New York, 23rd June 1900. My dear Mary, many thanks for your beautiful letter. I am very well and happy and same as ever. Waves must come before a rise. So with me. I'm very glad you are going to pray. Why don't you get up a Methodist camp meeting? That will have quicker effect, I'm sure. I'm determined to get rid of all sentimentalism and emotionalism, and hang me if you ever find me emotional. I am the Advaitist. Our goal is knowledge. No feelings, no love, as all that belongs to matter and superstition and bondage. I am only existence and knowledge. Greenacre will give you good rest, I am sure. I wish you all joy there. Don't for a moment worry on my account. Mother looks after me. She is bringing me fast out of the hell of emotionalism and bringing me into the light of pure reason, with everlasting wishes for your happiness. Ever your brother, Vivekananda. P.S. Margot starts on the 26th. I may follow in a week or two. Nobody has any power over me, for I am the spirit. I have no ambition. It is all mother's work. I have no part. V. I could not digest your letter as the dyspepsia was rather bad last few days. V. Non-attachment has always been there. It has come in a minute. Very soon I stand where no sentiment, no feeling can touch me. V. 183 to Miss Mary Hale, 102 East 58th Street, New York, 11th July 1900. My dear devoted sister, I was glad to get your note as also to learn that you were going to Greenacre. Hope you will have much profit. I have been much censured by everyone for cutting off my long hair. I am sorry, you forced me to do it. I had been to Detroit and came back yesterday, trying as soon as possible to go to France, thence to India. Very little news here. The work is closed. I am taking regularly my meals and sleeping, that is all. Ever faithful and loving brother, Vivekananda. P.S. Write to the girls to send my mails, if any, at Chicago. V. 184 to Swami Turiyananda, 102 East 58th Street, New York, 18th July 1900. My dear Turiyananda, your letter reached me redirected. I stayed in Detroit for 3 days only. It is frightfully hot here in New York. There was no Indian mail for you last week. I have not heard from Sister Nivedita yet. Things are going on the same way with us. Nothing particular. Miss Muller cannot come in August. I will not wait for her. I take the next train. Wait till it comes. With love to Miss Boke. Yours in the Lord, Vivekananda. P.S. Kali went away about a week ago to the mountains. He cannot come back till September. I am all alone and washing. I like it. Have you seen my friends? Give them my love. V. 185 to Miss Josephine MacLeod, 102 East 58th Street, New York, 20th July 1900. Dear Joe, possibly before this reaches you I shall be in Europe, London or Paris as the chance of steamer comes. I have straightened out my business here. The works are at Mr. Whitmarsh's suggestion in the hands of Miss Waldo. I have to get the passage and sail. Mother knows the rest. My intimate friend did not materialize yet and writes she will come sometime in August, and she is dying to see a Hindu, and her soul is burning for Mother India. I wrote her I may see her in London. Mother knows again. Mrs. Huntington sends love to Margot and expects to hear from her if she is not too busy with her scientific exhibits. With all love to Sacred Cow of India, to yourself, to the Legates, to Miss, what's her name? The American rubber plant. Ever yours in the Lord, Vivekananda. 186 to Miss Josephine MacLeod, 102 East 58th Street, New York, 24th July 1900. Dear Joe, the sun equals knowledge, the stormy water equals work, the lotus equals love, the serpent equals yoga, the swan equals the self, the motto equals may the swan, the supreme self send us that. It is the mind lake. How do you like it? May the swan fill you with all these anyway. I am to start on Thursday next by the French steamer La Champagne. The books are in the hands of Waldo and Whitmarsh. They are nearly ready. I am well, getting better, and all right till I see you next week. Ever yours in the Lord, Vivekananda. 187 to Swami Turiyananda, 102 East 58th Street, New York, 25th July 1900. Dear Turiyananda, I received a letter from Mrs. Hansborough telling me of your visit to her. They like you immensely, and I'm sure you have found in them genuine, pure, and absolutely unselfish friends. I'm starting for Paris tomorrow. Things all turn that way. Kali is not here. He's rather worried at my going away, but it has got to be. Address your next letter to me, care of Mr. Leggett, 6 Place des États-Unis, Paris, France. Give my love to Mrs. Wyckoff, Hansborough, and to Helen. Revive the clubs a bit and ask Mrs. Hansborough to collect the dues as they fall and send them to India. Sarada writes they are having rather hot times. My kind regards for Miss Book. With all love, ever yours in the Lord, Vivekananda. 188. To a Brahmacharin of the Advaita Ashrama, Mayavati, New York, August 1900. Dear, I had a letter from you several days ago, but I could not reply earlier. Mr. Sevier speaks well of you in his letter. I am very pleased at this. Write to me in minute detail who all are there and what each one is doing. Why don't you write letters to your mother? What is this? Devotion to the mother is the root of all welfare. How is your brother getting on with his studies at Calcutta? The sannyasin names of those there escape my memory. How to address each? Give my love to all conjointly. I got the news that Khagan has now fully recovered. This is happy news. Write to me whether the Seviers are attending to your comforts and other details. I am glad to know that Dinu's health is all right. The boy Kali has a tendency to become fat, but this will all surely go away by constantly climbing up and down the hills there. Tell Swarup that I am very much pleased with his conducting of the paper. He is doing splendid work. Give to all others also my love and blessings. Tell everybody that my health is now all right. From here I shall go to England and from there to India very shortly. With all blessings, Vivekananda. 189. To Swami Turiyananda, 6 Place des États-Unis, Paris, 13th August 1900. Dear Brother Hari, I got your letter from California. So 3 persons are getting spiritual trances. Well, it is not bad. Even out of that much good will come. Sri Ramakrishna knows. Let things happen as they will. His work he knows. You and I are but servants and nothing else. I am sending this letter to San Francisco, care of Mrs. C. Pannell. Just now I got some news from New York. They are well. Kali is on tour. Write in detail about your health and work in San Francisco. And don't be indifferent to the question of sending money to the mutt. See that money goes certainly every month from Los Angeles and San Francisco. I am on the whole doing well. I am shortly starting for England. I get news of Sharath. Recently he had an attack of dysentery. The rest are all well. This time few got malaria, nor is it so prevalent on the banks of the Ganga. This year, owing to the scarcity of rain, there is fear of famine in Bengal also. By the grace of Mother, go on doing work, brother. Mother knows, and you know, but I am off. Now I am going to take a rest. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 190. To Mr. John Fox, Boulevard Hans-Swan, Paris, 14th August 1900. John Fox, Esquire, 6 Dr. Wolfe Street, Dorchester, Mass., U.S., America. Kindly write Mohan that he has my blessings in whatever he does, and what he is doing now is surely much better than lawyering, etc. I like boldness and adventure, and my race stands in need of that spirit very much. Only as my health is failing and I do not expect to live long, Mohan must see his way to take care of mother and family. I may pass away any moment. I am quite proud of him now. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda.